So I used to believe that I was this very cool, sophisticated, advanced Reiki master guy, sensitive New Age chap that really kind of understood how the world worked. But just two simple words from a real enlightenment teacher destroyed my ego and basically shattered my whole identity within seconds. Let me tell you the whole story and also explain how it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. So let's wind the clock back 25 years or so. I was living in the north of the Netherlands, and I had just been to a little trip to Amsterdam looking through New Age bookstores, and I found a magazine called What is Enlightenment? I thought, that's interesting. And I was casually just flicking through the pages, and I was wondering what I should do with myself that summer. And then the magazine just kind of fell open to a 2-page double spread for an advertisement for a 2-week meditation retreat, and it was being held by an enlightenment teacher. So I just heard about enlightenment, and it was something that I wanted. So I thought, what a beautiful, crazy coincidence. I need to go on this retreat. So I booked myself in for the retreat, and that summer I set off for France. So fast forward to beautiful retreat location in the south of France, and after a while, this teacher walks in, and he's not the usual spiritual type teacher with these beautiful sort of flowing robes. He's Western guy, very smart, black trousers, white shirt, even though it was pretty hot weather. Now he sits down, and then we proceed to all meditate together for a while. And then he gives this really long, quite involved talk on the importance of being nobody. And in the end of the talk, he invites questions. I thought, well, I'm also here to get down to business. So I put my hand up, and eventually I was called upon. And honestly, can't remember what question I asked anymore. I don't think it's really important. And he looked at me very directly, and he said to me, so what do you do? I said, I'm a Reiki master. You know, I had long hair and a beard, and I thought that was a good response, that it would kind of paint me as a sensitive, spiritual person. But he didn't look particularly impressed. He just looked me straight in the eye, and he said, Reiki Smeiki, what about being nobody? And he'd been drawing this 0 on this book the whole time as a metaphor for being nobody. And it blew me away.